Okay, so so we have an employees table. You guys are able to see my screen, right? Okay, so we have an employee table, and we have a different columns on that. We have so many first name, last name, phone number, and hire date, and so on. Okay, and we have a department table. So on each department, we have a department ID, and it tells us he is related to marketing, and it tells us he's his manager ID. Basically every department has its own manager, right? Basically every organization or every department, it's as its own marketing has its own marketing manager. So suppose department 10 administration, his marketing manager is 200. That means you guys are there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, okay. So so you have a department table, and basically you have department ID, department name, and his manager information, and his where is location, because he can be sitting in first floor or second floor or third floor, something like that. Just this is a normal information. Okay, and if we have a locations tables as well, just so you have a location information. This will give you that information on which address they are in, which city, which state, and which country. Basically, you have three tables. One is employee, and is department, and is this location. So basically, you have on employees table. So on the location table, basically, one second, guys. Okay, so you have employees, you have departments and location, right? So so on location, on location table, you have a location ID, and department table. If you go here, you have a location ID, and the similar way you have employees table. You have employees table, and we have a department ID. Suppose I want to we'll forget about location for some time. So you have employees table and department table. So if you want to I want from employees, I want employee ID and first name and his email ID. Okay, and from department table, I want to know which for his department name and his manager ID. Okay, okay. So so basically you have employee and employee ID, first name and email. You have it in employees table, and department table department name and manager ID. You have to go for a department, because you don't get a department name and manager ID on employee table, because we don't have, we do have a manager ID, but just let's say location, we'll take it location. It's not there. Okay. So you have like, if I want to get like, for this employee, what is his department name? Like, for the employee 100, I want to see his department name. You don't know, like, by going to this table. You have to go for a department table. And the same way, like, if I want to, like, for this employee ID, I want a location ID. Okay, so what you have to, you don't have a location ID on this table. So far so good, guys. So far good. Okay, guys are following, right? Okay, so so if like, to get that, like, department name, what you have to do is you have to join the two tables. So basically I'm going, like, I'm just copying, like, here I'm just employee information, and I'm just getting, like, department and department information. Okay, from, so basically these two are, so these two are in two tables. So you have to write up employees, I'm giving alias. You guys are following, right? Alias, you guys are clear on alias, right?
Yes.
Okay, so where what I'm saying here is I should see the common value. So if you go to the employees table, I have a department ID. Okay, if you go to the department table, I have a department ID. So what is my joining column here is department ID. E dot department ID equal to D dot. You guys are clear, right, so far?
Yes.
Okay, so, and I want to retrieve only for employee ID 100. I want to get, like, these information only okay, let's only for employee ID 100. E dot so when you run the query now, so you see employee ID 100, his first name is Steven and his email is King. You're not getting, like, the department, he is executive, and he is, like, location is 1700. So we'll add a, like, E dot department ID as well. So if you see now, his department is 90. So basically what here is, so suppose if you want to, like, right now, if you query this one, so if you query this one, like, you have a department ID, right? You have a department ID. So I want to see, like, what is his department name. What you have to do is you have to remember his department ID for this employee. For this employee 100, you have to remember his department ID. Okay, and you have to go to the department table and go and see, like, what is the 90, what is 90, what does the 90 mean? 90 is executive. So now you know, okay, his department is executive. So this is like, you have to go multiple times and go to the different tables. Instead of that, like, you guys can join this table, these two tables, and get the information at the same point of time. We'll provide this information to the marketing people, or, like, it is a meaningful information. Someone can use the information. It can be anyone, who can be anyone. So basically, if you want, like, retrieve the information and give it to them, like, so if the data is on the two tables, you have to join it. So far, so clear? Is that clear, or you guys are, I mean,
Yes. Yeah, it's clear.
okay. Suppose if I want to retrieve the whole information from the table, I'm just taking out that employee ID 100. So basically running it. So basically you are running it, you will get, like, employee for everyone you will be getting. So you will be getting 100, and you will be getting, like, the information. So similar way, like, you can further, like, you can further drill down the levels, whatever you want. So I just want to know, I just want to pull out the information for only location ID 100, 1700. So what I should do is like d dot, the location ID is in department table, so we can say 1700. So basically like you will be getting like only if you see like retrieve all the information, you will be seeing like so only 1700 data. Earlier like you were seeing the whole data. Right now we have only 1500 or 1700 columns. Okay, so now if you see like if you don't restrict on the location ID, you will be getting all the data. So far so clear, so far so good, guys.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, so what I'll do is like I'll give a small assignment on this one join, because this is the most important. So before going on like left and outer, left and right outer joins, like the other things, joins are very inner join is very important. So I'll give a small exercise to you guys. Okay, so like you guys can retrieve the information. Means you can write up the query. You can spend some time and write up the query. Just understand this thing, write up the query. I can provide this information to you guys. So write up the query, okay, and send it to me. Okay, so basically what I want to you guys to retrieve is I want to find out. Just give me guys, like just give me a second guys, I'll write up the thing and send it to you. Are you guys are following? I gave you like a small assignment. We'll do a small assignment. The first thing is like we need to retrieve like I want to get employee ID and employee first name and department name, street address and postal name, postal code from employees, departments and location tables. Is that clear? For employee 100, like for employee 100.
Okay.
If you guys can do this one, like this will be a this is a very starting and very good thing for you guys. And one
We
more
will
thing, you guys, like
try.
you guys have like you guys want any sessions on weekends? Not every weekend, like when you guys are free. You guys,
Yes.
what times you guys wake up? Like you guys wake up in the mornings?
Yeah, sure.
We'll start from next weekend.
Okay.
If possible, you can take the sections if possible for everyone, like you can take the whole review section for the whole week, and you can give any section like 1 hour or 2 hours of your time.
How about starting we gave a small assignment, right? We'll cover a few more times. How about we have a session on a Sunday morning, 8 o'clock. Is that okay, guys? Or
Fine.
yeah,
8 o'clock.
8 or 9. Okay, Sunday morning, 8 or 9. Just a 1 hour or 2 hour session. We'll be having. Um, if you guys, everyone is okay, just discuss among yourself, and if you guys are okay, just send a message. Just tell to Harish, and he'll pass on a message. Either 8 or 9 is fine. 8 or 8:30 is fine for me on Sunday. So you come up, and whenever you guys are done with this exercise, just shoot me an email. Okay, with your I mean, so you guys are having my email ID, right? Just shoot me an email with your query. Don't worry if it is wrong, or if it is something messy, that's fine. But you just try first. If you have any question related to that one, don't worry, just shoot me an email. But I expect everyone will finish. Everyone will write up a good query and send it to me. I hope. Okay, guys. And Harish, let me know by tomorrow. If you guys want. I mean, if you guys have a session on Sunday. Just practicing on that one. We just go over all the topics.
Yeah, sure. I will talk to you.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Shoot me email with this one, and have a nice evening.
So that's all for today.
That's all for today.
Sure.
I can continue going on next topic, but this is the most important thing. So
No problem. Yeah.
so just practice this one and shoot me an email so that we will continue on the next session onwards.
Okay. Do we need to write two queries? One for the employee ID 100 and one for the whole team. One for the whole
No,
data.
this is for whole. This is only for one query. I just want. What I want is basically I want employee ID, first name, department name, street address, postal code from these three tables for employee 100.
Okay.
Is that the query is clear, right? What you guys are clear on the requirement, right? What you need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good night. Ram, are you there?
Yeah, go on, please.
Yeah. Can you please upload all the recordings so that we can
Yeah,
practice these 2 days so that we can
yeah,
review all the information?
yeah. I do have every videos. I'll upload it. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.